Alrighty guys, it is time to talk about Gara and Shattered Lash. So, this is the last of the Exalted reworks that I was able to put some time into. And yeah, I have an armor shard on here. I don't know why I did that, it doesn't matter too much, ignore that. So, for Gara itself, the build has changed a little bit. We are using Steel Charge, this is very good for us, right? More melee damage. And yeah, I wanted to have high efficiency, so I have Fleeting Expertise 1 from the top to counteract the negative duration, and I found it to be enough to work very nicely, right? Now, other than that, I need strength, I need range, I need duration, so I really want all of it. And yeah, so Narrow-Minded and Primed Continuity are here for some duration, Overextended and Stretch for range, and then you have Transient Fortitude. I'm using Intensify and Power Drift here. You could potentially go for something else if you wanted to go Umbral and stuff. I didn't want to because I wanted Gladiator Resolve on here, which is not entirely needed, but it can be decent. For Arcanes, we are... I just had a massive lag spike, don't know what that was all about. For Arcanes, we do have Arcane Fury for the melee damage on crit, and Mold Augmented to get all the strength lost from Overextended back once we reach like our 250 kills, which means we will be sitting at 200% strength. Cool. Now the range is important for Shattered Lash Prime. I am modding for the slash part of this, which will make sense in a little bit. So, we are using Galvanized Steel for the crit chance and stacking crit damage buff, and Blood Rush, obviously, right? For even more crit chance. I did go for Weeping Wounds here and Carnis Mandible to get more status chance and slash out of it. This is probably the one thing that you could throw out if you don't want to invest a Forma, although it comes with this polarity, right? And yeah, Galvanized Elementalist, so if it do hit a slash proc, it does more damage. Orcan Shatter for crit damage, Gladiator Might for more crit damage, and the stacking set bonus for some more crit chance, right? Melee Exposure, because this is a press 1 to win build. And yeah, this just gives us 240% corrosive damage on top of our slash damage. Now, to make this work, you will have to go into your options. So it is under keyboard and mouse. Invert, tap, hold abilities, and just invert Gara's one, right? This needs to be inverted. So now you can press 1 for the slash damage instead of getting the puncture one. Okay, so I just came from an hour-long 60-wave stage defense mission, and all I need now for the new Warframe is actually an Argon Crystal, so let's just see if we got blessed, or if we get blessed with one. Should we go Annie or should we go Mod? Let's just go Annie. There we go. Alrighty, so this is a contender for the use of Naramon as well. I'm using Ceneric right now, because my Network build has the melee arcane as well as my secondary. And yeah, what you want to do is keep your 2 up at all times for some juicy 90% DR, right? And then just start with pressing 1, and this is why I wanted range. As you can see, the range is quite considerable. Like, this is not a small amount of range. Also, we have Nourish subsumed on here to get some viral damage, and yeah, this is very good against the Grenier as well, and there's the Argon Crystal I needed. Okay, thank you very much. Also, you can use your 4 to nuke with this. You're on 12x combo. In the Steel Path, I usually just go for pressing 1 here. Yeah, there we saw 1 million, 1.1 million. I have seen up to like 10 millions of damage on Shattered Lash, which I didn't think was possible. But it absolutely is. And yeah, as you see, just press 1. And if anything survives, they most of the time get a nasty slash proc on them. And yeah, if you refresh your 2 with your 4 and shoot it from the outside, you can stack up the damage with the shards around you, so the Touch of Death build also becomes a thing that you can do, especially outside of the steel path. Yeah, but this is insanely good in my eyes. Yeah, and units with less armor, like butchers and stuff, they can still just die from the Touch of Death, right? Which is yeah, so cool, so cool. And I did test this with less range before, and I just didn't like it, right? It's so much quality of life that your Shattered Lash can hit so many enemies in one swoop. Yeah, and I also do have the Panther Vulpaphyla with me, and this is why you can see some viral procs spreading around, right? So, yeah, quite an old combination nowadays, I guess, but it still works like a charm, and I do really enjoy it. There we go, look at that, like, easy damage, and you are quite safe through all of this, and just make sure that your 2 is up at all times, that your subsumed nourish is up at all times, and that just provides you with enough of everything that you ever want to go for a good amount of kills here. Like, it's obviously not Sarin levels of kills right now, but I mean, if you want to nuke with her 4 in one combo, you could definitely mod around that. And maybe incorporate an armor strip of sorts. Which is something I have done in the past, right? But I just don't feel like I want to right now. What comes to mind is Pillage, for example, which also gives you amazing survivability. And there's another Argon Crystal. We take those at the moment. Although we only need one. It doesn't matter. And yeah, just keep your 4 up. As you can see, the damage is pretty neat, especially when they are primed up with viral. Actually, I really enjoy this build. Like, sure, you're just pressing 1, but like, that is not a bad thing. Really cool to see how much damage this Shattered Lash can do. And for the Acolyte, like, things are not going to be much better. That was actually just a one-shot on 12x combo. Did you see that? That was 12 million on that crit. So yeah, the damage is definitely nothing to laugh at. And it feels really comfy. Now, if you go against like the Corpus, what you can do is switch out Carnis Mandible for a Toxin mod, right? And go to town with that. Actually works pretty decently as well. And yeah, our 4 can absolutely be used as a nuke without an armor strip as well, as you can see. And since we do have that amount of range, we are also covering a lot of ground. But as I've been saying, I just enjoy pressing 1 with Gara. I just really do. And as you can see, we have like 1.8 million in our shards stored up. 1.8 now, and we can run through and do this if we really want to. There we go. So yeah, very decent. Very decent. I really do enjoy it. Keep in mind the Touch of Death isn't something that you want to use against an Acolyte or something, so having the combo counter maxed out on your Shattered Lash really helps dealing with the Acolytes in a quick fashion. But that is, honestly, that's all that there's to this build, right? Hey, another Argon Crystal. I am truly blessed this run. Didn't need to farm with Gara for 40 minutes last time to get the single one, right? And now we just get 3 of them, and we are not even having a farming frame with us. But yeah, that is the deal with Gara right now. It is absolutely amazing. Do you need Nourish? No. Do I like to have it? Yeah, absolutely. That free viral damage combined with the corrosive damage from our Arcane, that just feels exceedingly good. There's no other way to put it, which is very nice. And yeah, so now we are also ready to finish, or start, sorry. We can start crafting a temple now. There we go, that's the one argon crystal that we needed. Everything else I have a lot, enough of. Awesome. Okay, also I was able to pick up the blueprints for the Riot 848, so that one's on the way. I got all of those parts. I got like 2 parts from Temple, and then I had to buy the blueprint and another part from the shop. Right, there is like this pity system in play. I should probably really quickly show you that, just in case you are wondering how long the farm was. It was roughly in between 2 and 2.5 hours, I think. Because, yeah, while you are going for C rotations, you will farm up those beating heartstrings. And, yeah, the temple blueprint did cost 195 and then 65 for one other part. So, yeah, and, yeah, you can see the duplicates here, right? You got one chassis blueprint duplicated and like 3 additional stock blueprints. It's fine though, it's fine. And now with the 142 that we have, we can either pick up a drum set or do whatever we think about it. I really haven't put much thought into this, but that's cool. So that means the new Warframe will be on my radar soon, and I will be able to test this out. We will probably talk about it next weekend. Hopefully. I hope so. What I mean, yeah, on Thursday I will be able to pick up Temple, so I would have Friday and Saturday to check if I have enough time to come up with a Zero Forma build, which hopefully it will work out. Cool. Okay, so yeah, as I said, that's pretty much it about Gara. Like, I like Gara a lot. It's one of those Warframes that, yeah, that just does so many things right. Now, you can obviously put in shards, like melee crit damage shards and stuff like that, and you will have an absolute great time. So, yeah, I probably still will be experimenting a little bit with this setup, but for the moment I'm very, very happy with it. And yeah, I can wholeheartedly recommend this, to give this a shot, see if you like it, and hopefully you'll have a good time. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching, everyone, and as always, take care. Bye.